This is going to be a video real quick showing you the one modification that I did, the major one, which was the headlamps for the Wrangler. They're the H4 Hellas. You can see obviously they don't have the clear front. They're all glass. And I did, while I was in there, I put the grill guard in there. But I wanted to show you, well, first of all, I'll tell you where I got the kit. It's pretty much plug and play. I had to have a mechanic buddy of mine help me out because I don't have too good hands, so digging out pieces of a vehicle isn't exactly the easiest thing to do. So I'll include some pictures that I took while he was doing the work for me at the end of the video. But for now, I just wanted to show you, we'll tell you where I got it, susquehannamotorsports.com. I'll put a link down below. And essentially, how I ran the wire and where I mounted the, this is a ballast. There's a peg where this conduit here gets pinned to the firewall, and what we were able to do was to pull the conduit off the pin, put there's a little mounting hole on this, put that onto the pin, and then reattach the conduit for the electrical lines back onto the firewall. And then from there we ran, the gentleman took the battery out so we could access underneath this, so we could run. You can see the, hopefully you can see the gray conduit with the green and black wires there. That gray conduit, although I wish it was like that kind of conduit because, you know, it might get a little worn down depending on if it's rubbing. We ran that underneath here, spits out here, and continues around underneath the air intake, and then down through, you can kind of even see here a little bit, down through to the both headlights. So at this point you can't see squat because it's all hidden, but that was the purpose, that was the point rather. You can probably see the conduit, you see it right there, and it rolls right up into the gentleman added some conduit so it wouldn't rub on the radiator. And then we ran it, the longer cord that comes with the kit, obviously up and around, and then you can see it poking at the top there back down into the headlamp. So it's a very clean job, and obviously it makes it so there's no cords laying on top of the engine bay. It's all tucked in and looks stock, looks like it's supposed to look. So I wanted to show you how we mounted that. The other thing I should add, you can probably see there, I hope the lighting is good enough to see the we had to zip tie the two together because they kept coming separated. And we were afraid if it continued to do that while you're driving along, bam, you got no headlights or worse. So that was the only mod that we had to do. These are the stock ones. These with the red cables coming out, they're the ones that came with the kit. The only other thing that we had to do was on this connector. This is the one that connects to the existing socket, you know, gaining the power. It had a little shark fin lock connector, you know, and you push it in and it clicks. Well, we actually had to shave maybe a millimeter off of that shark fin, off the back of it. I wish I could show it to you, and unfortunately it won't be part of the pictures, but there are other videos on YouTube about that, but you have to shave about 1 millimeter or less off the back of that shark fin to get it to fully connect and click into the socket. So just remember that if you plan to do this upgrade. But it's definitely a worthwhile one, both in terms of utility, because for me these stock headlights were terrible. I couldn't see squat, and my commute is at night at 11 o'clock at night or later, so, and I'm driving through Deer Central, so I needed to be able to see better. And secondly, I think it just looks better than the clear ones, but that's just me. So hopefully this video helped you out. Definitely check out the guys at Susquehanna Motorsports. Again, I'll put a link downstairs. And hell, you can tell them Jay sent you. Alright, I'll talk to you in the next video.